Hello and welcome. Today we're gonna continue some disco Elysium. How are you doing today, Space Monk? You muted yourself? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't! I was just not talking very loudly. Why did my money just randomly count upwards? Good placement for college? Nice. That's good, innit? How are you? Yeah. Stop between those trucks down there. Smokes. Go get him. Smokes! Smokes! Yeah, bruv. Paying in it. Yeah. Bruv. Bruv. Yes, bruv. Is it like one of those games where I have like no clue what I'm doing?
An old monument stands in the middle.
Like where it's obvious I have no clue what I'm doing. Speak London. I don't. Bruv. Bruv. Yes.
There it is, a brave little army in your pocket. The 1st Smokes platoon. 20 brave souls standing in salute, ready to step into fire for you, sir. You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent.
Fat and
What are you
succulent.
waiting for? Light up. Re-become yourself. Get a load of this rock and roll cop here, people. Johnny Thundercop fishes a cheap lighter out of his pants. With a flick of the thumb, there's fire.
You seen the new King Arthur game? There's a new King Arthur game?
Here we go. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself, the man you were in your youth. Johnny Thundercop is back.
You play as
and he's
Mordred?
chill as
Ooh.
balls.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button.
It's like
gives
this,
+1
but
to
King
intellect
Arthur
skills,
version.
logic, rhetoric,
Huh.
conceptualization, visual
Interesting.
calculus, encyclopedia.
I think I saw somebody play it, and then I got an ad, and I was like, alright, I'm not gonna watch it. I know, how hypocrite of me to not watch ads, but I didn't have much time. I just wanted to see what game it was, and then I got an ad, and I was like, no. No. Didn't have time for this. Wait, I think we're somewhere new.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Isn't it like Final Fantasy Tactics? Now I'm really curious about what kind of game that is. Can't read it. Well, if you can't read it, I might suggest to put on some glasses. God.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your
Add it
nose
here so you
and
don't
chafing
forget.
against your brow.
No, I haven't added in my face. And I have a thought messaging me. Asking me who's hotter. Sam from iCarly or Carly? Bruh. Why is he asking me that? Literally. I'm not gonna answer that. Wrong. Some people are
Damn,
weird.
officer, you look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
No, you are definitely not buying those. No, I can't. We can't walk around with you looking like this. Okay, fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses
Yes.
made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Oh my god, she's 29 years old. Okay, Sam from iCarly, then. She's 29 years old. Holy shit. She is old. Wait, how old is how old is Carly then? I did not know she was like that old. Carly, how old is she? She's 28 years old. Damn, they're old. Being called old by June Monkas. Wait, you're 29?
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Ooh. I see a pair of water blue shades. Ooh.
Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
Patty does seem old.
This is how a sea monster sees the world.
Like in
You've
games
become
like
a sea monster, Harry. Giant, hidden, and strangely
old games.
tender at heart. All is blue.
Your old ice country anyway.
Yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
I was making soup.
Wow, officer!
I'm eating
You look
rice
so
pudding.
cool.
My grandpa always ate rice pudding too.
And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
Kim, what about
The
these?
lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes narrowed in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
Yeah, I want these. I'll take the cool, deep blue glasses.
A man who knows his style. Much respect.
Respect. We got respect from the random man. Look. I don't make soup anymore. It gives me gas. Bruh.
There are clothes inside.
Don't be shy. These are premium class.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make you
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand. Buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
no good. All you can come
That
up with
damaged
is
my
two
morale because I didn't
You can tell
find
they're too
anything?
tight around your thighs and too loose around the waist. They itch like hell. Like an itch pit in hell. The itch is so bad you'll want to smash someone's face in.
All natural materials, see? Real wool, 100% skin friendly. And they're yours for only 2 real.
They're itchy. I don't want to have stupid itchy pants. God. Ooh, what's that? Wait, what was that? A sewer grate? A gateway to the river of filth? Where? Oh, there. Ooh, fingerless gloves. Should have bought the itchy trousers, but I don't want to be itchy.
You keep coming back. You won't regret it.
Fine, there. Happy you got itchy pants now. They look ridiculous. I look like a clown who a jester who just lost his job. Water locked out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Evening, officers.
June, what?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Move the cam to the other
His
side.
eyes are
No, you
fixed
can
on
literally
a man
read it above my
stranded
head.
on the other side of the waterlock, and on an enormous
Look, if I
cliff
move it to this
has
side,
fallen
you guys will
down
not
into the
see
canal
how much health I
between them.
have. That is the reason I don't have it here. Because now you don't know when you're gonna die. That is the entire reason. I'd rather follow the story. You can't listen.
His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
This is story, apparently. I don't know what the story is either. I'm just like doing random shit and fucking up constantly. I just know that I'm drunk. And I forget things real fast. About the story, you know, I don't remember much of it. I think I'm a drunk that forgets a lot of things.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words Daredevil Driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Hey there, Shiva. Can I have some of the salami?
Sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though.
Honestly, June,
Always seems
that
to be
was a
something
good
wrong
shout
with it.
on that white pasta sauce. I know, I have good taste. I know.
Yeah,
I was a
not really
revelation
much
for me
else.
too. Like, I never liked
Bombed out
pasta.
ruins.
I was like, who wants to eat spaghetti? That shit is awful. And I got spaghetti with like the white sauce on it, and it was amazing.
Do you like what you see?
Shivas! Goyo, thank you so much for subbing! 3 months in total, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Here's a heart from me to you. And a big kiss and a roar. Welcome back. Let's go. Wait, can I click that?
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel.
I still
Loose
got
wires
leftovers in
stem
the
from
fridge. Had
now
some
vacant
breakfast.
holes.
Nice.
In the middle is a lever. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Pull the lever up.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation.
Sad.
A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Pull it again.
Lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing
Ooh.
happens. A spring brings the lever. Wasn't there a...
Okay, today it's day 1, 9 p.m. Need to pass time? Buy a book. Reading passes time quickly. Do you want it to pass time? What is this? This is the creepy ass store. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register? It was like one of those fortune teller thingies. There's like creepy ones. You put like money in there, and then that person tells you... Oh wait, that's a pawn shop. Never mind.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
How did they lose health? Oh, cigarettes.
A long, long time ago. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a
Ooh,
horse.
a headless man
Headless
wearing...
man wearing futuristic tracksuit
Ooh.
trousers that say found.
Found.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Ooh, of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Ooh.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too.
Ooh, we get a
looking for it
cap?
or something.
Take my
I
money!
mentioned that this figurine
Only
is supposed to be
15
lucky.
cents.
Always carry it with you.
Wait, I thought you said it was expensive and you want to get it in the wrong hands and you're selling it me for 50?
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
I should
They're
learn
not all
from him.
blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps.
Which ones?
This set of soldiers isn't meant...
You're probably talking about the revolution. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next, maybe.
He seems to have his own... A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlights?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700?
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet-talk you into buying trash.
There's one just like that on every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
What do you mean? Transformation?
Well,
Are they like
there are the costs of
Transformers or
removal and
something?
rewiring. The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary.
You can actually buy the
indoor
streetlight for
fixtures,
700
which has
real. How are we
adjusted
gonna
its
get
morphological
700
field.
real in this
The light
game?
became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
That's an expensive streetlight. I don't want that.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well-loved and well-traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big
Ooh,
bold amber
yeah,
on
the
top.
gold one
A
looks
classic
nice.
boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
What I really want to know is, could this if I come in handy in my police work?
If police work means playing tapes, sure, you can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party, with sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Could I bring that to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Actually, doesn't have to be a beach. For the boombox like that, I'll bring party into the
You can
streets.
play it any way you like. And It's not often that I see officers from the RC. What can I do for...
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across.
I haven't had any problems myself.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake.
Hey, the map is
People
working again.
who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Nah,
keeps
quite a
me
collection indeed.
Entertained.
Entertained. He might be
Entertained.
high. If he is, on what?
Is Roy high? And if yes, then what is he on?
Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrrolidon.
Ooh,
It's tough,
what is
a drug
that?
developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
It's just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
Yeah, I remember that day.
Had to take Pyrrolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at.
Shivas, Goyo, thank you so much for donating $20. Let's go. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. That will go into my fund buying a new SSD. That's so awesome, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks. Heart. Mwah. Yay. Thanks.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical
Getting
pain
closer
these
to my
days.
stream goal. Let's go. Tuesday discolations are the best. They are. The People's Party will be wondering about
Bad
that.
idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere.
Cheers, Shiva.
Probably some of it in you too.
I just spilled water on my desk. I shouldn't have done that. Just saw some of your Twitter posts and I agree with you. Decided to donate. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate it. Tell me more about this emergency relief brigade you were part of.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill.
Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Respect.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it
Should
all go
probably
to shit without trying to
increase
do
my morale.
something to help out.
Before we lose it again. Like I always lose it.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment and early deaths. No one's Everyone's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive... The clean-up happened 15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I like the theory more than the story. Outward movement, not vortices.
Vortices? What are
Yeah,
vortices?
You gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
I don't know what are those vortices, but we need to get in. Can't you share your feral Laden with me?
Have you tried it before?
It's almost like he's worried for you.
Uh-oh.
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved. Go ahead then, he thinks. As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
I write the Pyro every day. I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. I write the Pyro every day.
Every day. You look the part. Here you go, man.
Yes, darling.
Yes,
That's
darling.
The coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
Thanks, man.
Of course.
We got it, guys. Got more drugs. By the way, do you happen to have any guns?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned it.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Let's talk about something else. Was the buyer policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive.
She's gonna use it to
But I
murder
was just
somebody and
happy
gonna
to get
free
rid of
me.
And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
She must be one of my rabbit fans. I'm sorry I sold my gun. It's probably a fan.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us. If we
A hyperstellar law official. You know where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming
Okay,
from.
so the only hint
or
we
where
have
she went.
is that she calls
A needle
herself
in a haystack.
pig.
There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down in time.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip,
Or Irish.
but you know,
Like those
all
kids.
sorts of people come here.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
He probably has a good reason for that. I don't want to lose more morale, guys. I'm like already like struggling keeping up my morale right now.
Of course.
Come on, June. I don't want a game over. What happens when I go to 0 anyway? We need to know. We do not need to know.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Game over. Might be good for us starting up. Then the game will be over and we're going to play a different game. If we get game over, we're gonna go play a different game.
I do my best
that
to
what you
keep my
want?
distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
That
one
we will play
likes to see what you have to
Factorio.
see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed.
Wait, I have things to sell. Wait, he's want to talk to me.
Hello, hello. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Gained kind green ape pen. I can spawn these things, but I barely get any money for that, so that's kind of like fuck off.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing. Another time, perhaps.
An ape pen. We're not selling my ape pen.
We should think
It's
about
important to
planning
me.
The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We should take care of that then.
But I don't have the money.
Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the streets. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Alright, let's go to bed. I don't have the money for paying the damages. I need like, what, 100 real? We had the money right. Got the check. No, he wants like way more than. We only got like 35 out of that. Ooh. Bottles. The first check is correct. I make that mistake all the time too, saying check. Yeah, I don't have the money. I need like 100, I think. Ooh, there are people here. They're all ready to listen to my beautiful display of singing.
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I find the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe we don't remember putting them there then. Maybe we're sleepwalking or in a fugu state.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal.
The
I doubt
elusive
we'll be able
ones.
to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump.
Thank you anyway.
Yes?
So about the money I owe you.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if you could come to some sort of arrangement for
Does that
tonight.
arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
It's cool that I'll freeze to death because I'm losing the stupid money game. Kim is about to say something, let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager.
Kim?
However,
Kim?
I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
Hold on, I still have my keys, you know. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it? I'm not gonna tell him I still have the keys.
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
No, I have to sleep on the... I never told him I still have the keys. Mwahahaha. Did he change the lock? Lady, I'm here for my fuck. Damn it! It's cold outside. I don't want to spend the night outside. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Pay for the damages. How much did I owe you on? I don't remember exactly. Hey there, Skill. What's up? Wait, can't I sleep in your room?
Inside, you see a set
Officer.
of steering levers, a radio.
I have something
Kim?
here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What do you mean confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high. I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it. I would have confiscated them too.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said, they are useless anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you. The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Press engine
The
start!
dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canelo comes to life. That sound, you feel the wind in your hair as if you're already driving. But where?
Where?
Down a narrow street, lined with shabby wooden houses, the 881 motor tract, coiling like a serpent high above. Children play under the viaduct, eyes turn to watch you as you pass. The Valley of Dogs, and before it,
Valley
a
of
familiar
Dogs.
dome, like a ladybug without the colors. The building has a designated parking place for your carriage.
My carriage.
This is Precinct 41, as close as you have to home now. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Jin, what's your name on Steam? I want to send you a game. I think I have a thing for Steam, but I'm not 100% sure. Steam. There! If you go to that one and then go to the one that says June, you probably find it. Let me check for this to be safe. Click that and then go to members and then go to June, who is offline right now.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in Lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable.
Where are we on this?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots.
Not bad.
Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
But you want to give me a game?
hard to count.
Jeans is
More
a
than
vampire and also
150
bad at surviving.
least.
Is it like that
Maybe
one game that
even
everybody's been
200.
talking about lately?
The last row has 3 perforations.
Vampire
That's it.
Hunter? No. Vampire something. What are we doing in front of the gun? We're using the light to look at something in the book.
Those are
You finished
perforations.
87
They
achievements.
represent
Damn.
your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do.
Son,
Out of 88.
here is where we
Ooh,
score
one
your
more.
life performance. You better hold
Wait, isn't
it.
you the last one? Finish all achievements.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar. I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining.
That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Got drunk like a megastar.
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we?
There are 318 tunes on stream.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200.
Whoa, is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
See, Kim, I told you I was a superstar cop.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Give him a friend code. How do I do that? Under add friends. I can just open my friend thing. You might have to do this after stream because my thing is really slow right now. Oh, never mind. There you go. I put it in Discord too if you want. Actually, I can't right now. Did you get the number? Did you make a screenshot of it?
Kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
There it is. 4 6 3 6 3 4 8 7. Ooh, I am a killer. Yeah, you added me as a friend. I'll accept it. I don't know how to accept it. Oh, I just pressed that. Can just send me the game without friending. Nah, I'll accept it. I'm amazed I haven't had you on here yet. I thought I did. I guess not. But thank you in advance, Skill. Thanks in advance. Yeah, I don't want to open the rest of Steam. It's like really slow right now for some odd reason. I think I have to restart my PC. It's been on for too long. I am a killer.
That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter.
But yeah,
it's
thank you, Skill.
rather
I really
tame.
appreciate it if you
I
give
mean that
me
in
the
a good
game.
way.
I will probably play it soon. No promises when, but I'll probably try to do it as soon as I can. Probably after
What's
this.
it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her.
Maybe next time even. Before we even finish
Honestly,
this.
babe, says John McCoy, crossing his
But yeah, no
ankles
promises
over
one
said
exactly.
desk.
But
I
soon.
don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it. There's no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Maybe I should pour one for the boys? The fallen?
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
A dark pool of moonshine-spiked borscht appears at your feet. The chunks of beet shimmer in the lights of the Kanema.
Check if it's there. It's the first time I sent something. If it works, I'll get you the forest. The forest?
Honorably done. You have given up.
Is that the
some of
first
your
one or is that
own
the second
blood
one?
For theirs.
Not on Tuesday though. Yeah, apparently according to Patty on Tuesday is Disco Elysium Day.